If you want to build a brand, it is important to understand what you want to build. If I was to go back in time, I would, even do it before I even launch the business. And that is what I'll likely do if I do something else in future. The most common mistake startups make is that they think brand is equal to advertising. You can change the style of saying things, creative element of it, but you cannot change the core consumer value. And it's about articulating it and living it. So when we ever thought of speaking in a mass way to public, we realized that we didn't know what to do. But we were very clear that we don't want to be just run of the mill. One of the core goals was to get it right. And that is when we reached out to Future Brands. Future Brands can help you identify what is your real brand and do that communication work. Otherwise, you will build something and deliver something else. All we knew is that we wanted to create high quality specs, right? But what is the consumer today wanting? Why are they buying from us? And we had a whole lot of designs on our website. And we always thought that people buy from us because of price and because we are good quality specs and all of that. But one thing we never realized actually at that point was that the biggest reason consumers were buying from us was because we had so many styles on the website. And that, I think, came out only after we engaged with Future Brands. We coined this term from India's largest eyewear company to abundant playfulness, and that became the magic line. Today, optical industry on average, people buy once in 2.5 years. At Lenskart, people buy once in 6 months. We populated sites with more products. We changed our logo to reflect that. So it was infinity plus specs with a lot of colors. So infinity brings abundance and the playfulness comes from the colors in the logo. And then the first ad that we launched, which was a monster hit.
आगे बढ़ो, आगे बढ़ो. एक प्लेट इडली, सांबार अलग से. पुलिस स्टेशन.
It was just a new way for people to see eyewear. And that is why there is a lot of goodness to the process, because we may not have ever hit that insight. We became abundant, we became playful truly in whatever we did. We revamped store designs. The frames are made affordable so that there is addiction in it, there is multiplicity, there is abundance in it. So everything is interlinked. If you set the fundamental right, then everything goes on. You need to keep redoing that every now and then to drive down to that next curve, which is going to be far more beneficial than whatever you do in your daily consumer acquisition story and growth story. If you are creating value, how do you imbibe that across in the product, in the processes, in the people, in the way you showcase it, and look at it as a business problem and not just an advertising problem, and spend time with that in executing some of those things and not just advising. So I think from that perspective, Future Brand is a great company to work with, to sort of also get things executed and not just advise and move away. Whatever we do, the chashme ka chaska, the abundance is what we are, and everything sort of flows from there. So life without that is sort of unimaginable.